Now, here's the thing, right? I've seen this video, the headline for this video in a couple places, and I thought, yeah, that's cute, but, you know, how good could it be, right? And what Matt had done first is, and it's, where the hell is Matt is basically what they call it, he had gone to 39 different countries and danced at those different countries and took video of it. And I thought, yeah, it's dancing, what do I care, right? And then he did a second round where he went and danced with people at 42 different countries. And then finally today I saw it. A friend of mine sent it to me for like the 8th time, and I was like, okay, I'll watch it. And I got to tell you, I don't want to overhype it, but I think it's powerful. So let's watch it. It takes a little while, but it's fantastic. Let's watch it. That way, okay? Hold it You saw right there that the website is wherethehellsmatt.com if you want to see it. And there it is, Stride Gum.
All right, I have many thoughts.
Okay.
I'd like to begin. First of all, who feels like chewing some gum?
Yeah, here.
And then my other thought right before that was he's loaded, but maybe he's not. Maybe he's just.
I don't think so.
He spent a lot of time in Australia. Like he got there and he's like, I'm going to stay a while.
This place is fun.
This place is good. I like this. I'm going to dance all over Australia. Were those Turkish soldiers?
No, they're like entertainers. They're like old school folklore dancing entertainers.
All right. Timbuktu is in Mali?
I know. I thought the same thing. I was like, I did not know that. I should have.
I should have. No, look. Geography, I'm ignorant. I mean,
it's not our fault. They never taught me geography. Did they ever teach you geography?
Yeah, they did, but early, and it didn't get followed.
I never got it once, not a single class.
It needs to be followed up when you're older. You know, like in high school, because that's when it's interesting. That's when you can relate actual things that are happening. But I don't know what Timbuktu is. I really don't. I'm not even sure I knew it was. This is embarrassing. I wasn't 100% sure it was real. You know? I mean, I guess I did, but I didn't know it was in Mali.
It's in Timbuktu.
And I definitely, as I think most Americans will when they see this video, this sort of swelling sense of pride, and that we should bomb those Yemeni kids as soon as we can.
See, that's funny, and I want to build off that, right? Because the one part in the video where I got embarrassed of myself was in Yemen, where I thought, look at those kids. Those kids, of course, they're normal kids, and they want to dance, and they don't want to be terrorists. I'm born Muslim, and I thought that.
You know, let me tell you.
And it's the powerful brainwashing that you get over and over and over that makes you think that the kids in Yemen would be any different than the kids here.
Well, look, this is a good conversation then, and So you had that experience as you watched the video for the first time. I did not think that when I saw the Yemeni kids. I thought, let's kill them, so they don't kill my kids later. Am I wrong? Yesterday I was at a Cheesecake Factory in Los Angeles at the Grove, which is kind of a hip cheesecake factory. This like a little night scene. I saw a bartender deny an ID, like get the ID, and then the guy was like, "No, that's me, James Allen Scott." He screwed up the name, so,
right,
you know. And then the bartender, and he was like, "That's in my jersey." Like it was just the guy was, and I was like, "Can't do it, pal." It was nice. So I'm there, but then I go into the bathroom as we're getting ready to leave, and there's a adorable little kid in there, some swarthy kid, and a couple of guys, and they're talking, and I'm taking care of business, doing my urinating, right? And they are like, and the guy's like, "Oh, where are you from?" Accented, and he's like, "Oh, I'm from Riyadh." He's like, "Oh, I got a cousin in Riyadh." He's like, "All right, great," right? And I'm like, I never heard people talk about being from Saudi Arabia. I'm sure I've met Saudi Arabians, but and I got a little chill. And it's ridiculous. I mean, it's not real, and I knew that's ridiculous. This is absurd. But I did. I got a thing, and I thought, you know, are they going to blow up the bathroom? I mean, that thought crossed through my, and I thought, of course they're not going to blow up the bathroom. There are a couple of guys at a Cheesecake Factory, and one of them has his son, and they're living the American dream or visiting. I don't know. What difference does it make? But
you know what I get out of that, and what I get out of my reaction to Yemen in that video. And here's we did the first ever liberal show in America,
right.
Nationwide radio show, right? So you're not going to find two guys who are more liberal, right? In that sense, we in this country have been brainwashed to hate. We have. We've been to be prejudiced, to think that people are different than us, and that they're the bad guys and we're the good guys. We have. That is because that's our initial. Then we fight it because we're good guys, and we realize that's ridiculous, and we're logical and we're sensible, right? But that's the first thing that kicks in, and that's what happens in brainwashing. When you are taught something over and over and over, when a food comes, you don't grab it with your hands. You go to your fork and knife because that's what you've been taught over and over and over.
Right.
And you saw the kids, the guys in the bathroom talking about Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I saw the kids in Yemen, and that was our first reaction.
Yeah.
And it's sick, man. As a society, we're sick in that way.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people have your reaction to the Yemen thing and would be like, and are surprised and are thinking, right, exactly. When, of course, what you want to do is show everybody that video. I'm like, look, the kids are playing. Guess what they were doing under Saddam in Iraq?
They were playing.
They were playing.
And, you watch that video, finally, I know we got to wrap it up. He made the whole world dance, okay? It was powerful, man. Maybe I'm blowing up out of proportion, but I loved it, and it made me want to see the world, by the way.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of a recluse here. I love America, and I
too.
don't love traveling because there isn't air conditioning everywhere. I know most of the world is caught up on air conditioning, but I'm kind of a clown that way, right? But it made me want to see the world, and I love that he brought all those people. And you watch the video, and at the end you go, why do we fight?
Yeah,
These people, they don't want to fight. 98% of the people in the world don't want to fight. Why do we fight? It's the frickin' Cheneys and the Saddam Husseins of the world that get us into these wars where these kids wind up killing each other.